much for stopping by and checking out today's video. I really hope that you enjoy seeing the review on the new Dose of Colors DesixKaty Collection. If you do, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Also, if you're new here, be sure to subscribe down below so that you can become part of the Fayy fam. And if you are already a part of the fam, thank you so much for coming back. So for today's video, as I mentioned and as you see in the title, obviously, we are going to be reviewing the Dose of Colors DesixKaty collaboration. This is what the packaging looks like. Everything is nude and beautiful, absolutely stunning. But yeah, I'm very excited to share with you guys the items that I picked up. I am wearing all of the products that I purchased on my face right now, and I'm going to be sharing with you guys my first impressions and just going through applying the products on my face and just letting you guys know what I think about them and whether or not I think they are worth your coins. So yeah, if you guys want to hear my first impression and see how I got this look using the DesixKaty collaboration with Dose of Colors, then you guys know what to do. Just keep watching. So as far as what the collaboration includes, they actually came out with a full collection of products, which included an eyeshadow quad, 2 lipsticks, 2 liquid lipsticks, a gloss, and 2 highlighters. So I picked up the eyeshadow quad, both of the highlighters, 1 of the lipsticks, and the gloss. And those are the products that I'm going to be sharing with you guys today. So as I mentioned, when you purchase the product, it comes in this box right here, which says Dose of Colors in this beautiful nude shade, which goes with the overall look of the collection. When you open it up on the inside, it says DesixKaty on the inside of the box, which is a nice little touch. And then all of the products have a rose gold kind of look to them. So this is the packaging. This is the packaging for the highlighters. The packaging on the eyeshadow quad, it looks the exact same. It's just a little bit bigger. And you can tell they really took some time with this packaging. It has their signature on the top, and it's like embossed lettering on the top, which is the same on all of the packaging. And then on the back, you have, of course, your ingredients, the name of the product, and a little description about it. And then when you take it out of the packaging, this is what the palettes look like. That looks crazy in my viewfinder. It looks like a freaking galaxy. I don't know if it'll pick up for you guys on camera, but the packaging is stunning. Stunning, okay? Stunning. I love this rose gold. I love, it literally looks like diamonds or like crystals are in the packaging. It is beautiful. And each of the like the 2 highlighters and the palette, they do have a sticker on the back that tells you the shade. The eyeshadow quad also has a sticker on the back that tells you each of the 4 shades that are in the quad. And then when you open it up, of course, you have your product. This is the highlighter, Mita May, and this is the quad right here. Another thing that I really love about this packaging is that both of the highlighters and the quad both come with a mirror, which I think was a nice touch. It's a small little mirror, but it is a mirror nonetheless. And also, if you order the eyeshadow quad, you will get this little guide which tells you how to use the eyeshadows. So there are 2 shadows in here that are supposed to be used wet, and then the other 2 shadows you can use dry. So I'm glad they put this little guide in here so that if you were not able to check out their videos, or if you were not able to hear anything about how to use the shadows prior to purchasing, you have this little guide in here to make sure that you do use them correctly. So as I mentioned, the eyeshadow quad comes with 4 shadows. The 4 shadows are Noli, Suze, Harpoon, and Turbosan. They are named after their dogs. And these shadows are absolutely stunning. You get a more champagne-y gold type shade, a bronzy shade, a bluish black shade, and then also a more greenish gold shade. It's actually pretty cool because these shadows actually look like the colors of their dogs. So I see you. For the highlighters, like I said, there are 2. You have the shade Mita May, which is more of to me like a pinkish rosy gold type shade, and then you have the shade Fuego, which is more of like your typical golden highlighter. I also picked up the gloss, which is a beautiful clear gloss. It does have a little bit of a gold tint to it, as well as some golds and like rose gold glitter, which is absolutely stunning. And then last but not least, I picked up the lipstick in the shade More Creamer Please, which is a beautiful brown nude. And the actual lipstick tube does have their signatures on it, Lustre Luxe and Desi Perkins, which again, I think they really took their time with this packaging. It is absolutely stunning. So yeah, I think that's all that I have to share with you guys. I will have all the products that I use in this video listed for you guys down below, as well as the prices. I will try to remember to put the prices down below in case any of you guys are curious about how much any of the stuff costs. I will be sure to try to either put it in the video or list it for you guys down below. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the first impressions and showing you guys how I created this look. Alright guys, so as you can see, I am bare-faced. I have already primed my eyes, and if you watch my videos, you guys know I always do the tape method to get straight, crisp lines on the outer edges. I primed my eyes with my MAC Paint Pot per usual in the shade Layin' Low. And I also went ahead and prepped my skin as well with the Too Faced Hangover X Replenishing Face Primer. This smells amazing and it soaks into the skin really quickly, which makes it a really great moisturizer for pre-makeup to prep your skin. So I went ahead and put that on my face. And we are going to be diving into the DesixKaty Dose of Colors collection. But before we get into the eyeshadows, I do want to prep my crease a little bit because I don't have anything in my crease. So to do that, I'm going to be using a couple of Makeup Geek eyeshadows. And the first one that I'm going in with is the shade Tan Lines. And I'm just going to buff this back and forth in the crease with my Sigma E40 Taper Blending Brush. Okay, so next up I'm going to deepen up the crease a little bit with the shade Cocoa Bear, also by Makeup Geek, and I'm going to be applying this with my Morphe E22 blending brush. So next up, to deepen up the outer V just a little bit, I'm going to go in with the shade Americano, also by Makeup Geek, and I'm just going to apply this on the outer V and blend it slightly into the crease, but I'm going to keep it below those transition shades. So I think I'm actually going to switch brushes. That one's a little too stiff for what I'm trying to do. I'm going to switch to the Morphe M433. And then I'm just going to take a clean E40 blending brush and just blend out those edges and just blend all those shadows together and make sure that we don't have any harsh lines. So next we're ready to go in with the girls, and this is the packaging, which slays. I love this rose gold packaging, and then the actual palette looks like this, which slays even more. And when you open it up on the inside, you have 4 eyeshadows. And we are going to be going in with this one right here, which is in the shade Noli. And it does have the shade names on the back of the palette, which I really appreciate. But of course you guys know I was drawn to this shade right here because I am a warm tone girl. So I'm actually going to use both of these shades for the look I'm doing today. But on my lid, I'm going to go in with this one. And they do advise that you use these with your finger, so I'm going to start off with my finger, applying it to my lid, and then I'll go in with a flat shader brush to get close up to the crease. Okay, so this is what we're looking like so far. This color is gorgeous. It's basically like my skin tone, but like a shimmery version. It's really, really pretty. I had pretty much no fallout with the application, both with my finger as well as with the brush. As you can see, there's like nothing pretty much on my face as far as fallout, which I really appreciate. So I'm going to go ahead and apply my liner and lashes, and then I'll be right back. Okay guys, so I am back with a good bit of my face on. I wanted to really just focus specifically on the collection, so I went ahead and applied my foundation, concealer, contour, blush, blah, blah, blah. So yeah, we're going to jump back up to the eyes and finish those off. First thing that I'm going to do is apply my liner in my waterline. And I'm going to be using the Tarte Skinny Smolder Eyes pencil in the shade Sunstone Bronze. It's basically just like a bronzy brown shade, and I really like using this when I don't want something like super intense and dark on my waterline. So I'm just going to apply this all over my entire waterline. And I also brought it down into my lashes on the outer portion of my eye. So I'm going to go back in with Americano, and I'm going to use this shade to buff and smoke out that lower lash line. And to buff that out even more, I'm going to go in with the shade Cocoa Bear again with this fluffy pencil brush. This is the Morphe E18, and I'm just going to kind of blend out those harsh lines. Okay, so I'm actually really liking the way that this is coming out so far. It looks really good. So we're going to go back into the Dose of Colors palette, and we're going to be taking the shade Suze right here and using that to highlight the inner corner. This shade looks beautiful. It's like a gorgeous kind of champagne shade with like a golden rose gold undertone to it. It's really pretty. And that particular shade is one that they advise that you use wet. So I'm going to take my Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water and my little random no-name brush that I always use to highlight my inner corner, and I'm just going to wet it. I don't know how wet it needs to be, but get it plenty wet. And then I'm going to go ahead and dip it in Suze and tap off the excess, because I feel like this shade is going to be really pigmented. And I'm going to go ahead and apply it in my inner corner. Look how pretty that looks. I am obsessed. I think I'm going to bring it up here too. I think I saw Katie do this on one of her videos. She like brought it up into this area, and it just like really brightens up that inner corner. And this color is just so beautiful. Why not? Okay, so I don't know about you guys, but I'm obsessed with this eye look. You guys know I'm all about the warm tones, and this look right here, yes please. So I'm going to finish it off with some mascara. I'm using the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara on my lower lashes. Okay, so next up, the next super exciting thing is the highlighters. I did pick up both of the highlighters, Fuego and Mírame. My Fuego highlighter actually came broken, which was a little disappointing. I did reach out to Dose of Colors, and they told me that they could not replace it because it was sold out, obviously. But I'm going to try to wait until the restock and see. I mean, it's not terrible. Basically, the actual highlighter itself is not secured in the pan. But it's not like in crumbles. As you guys can see, it's still usable, so we're going to use it. First, I'm going to go in with Fuego, and I'm using my Morphe M510 brush, which is, or has been lately, one of my favorite brushes to highlight with. And I'm just going to dip it in Fuego, and we're going to see if it's really worth all the hype that it's been getting. So I've got it on my brush. And woo, fall back, fall back, fall back. Alright, so I'm going to try to blend this out. This highlight is definitely popping. And like I said, this one is in the shade Fuego. And it is exactly that. As if we need any more highlight, but I'm still going to go ahead and go in with Mírame, and I'm going to apply this shade kind of like right on the high points. Do y'all see this highlight though? if you are trying to be beaming, this highlight is where it's at. Woo-wee. So moving on to lips, I went ahead and picked up 2 of the lip products. I picked up the lipstick in the shade More Creamer Please, which is the more brownish nude shade. And then I also picked up the lip gloss in the shade Over the Top. And once again, the packaging slays. I love the rose gold. I know I've already said that, but I am such a huge fan of rose gold. And the lipsticks are a soft touch matte packaging, which I also really like. So I am going to lightly line my lips. Nothing major, because this is supposed to be like the perfect nude. Okay, lips are lined. So now I'm going to go in with More Creamer Please. This is supposed to be like the perfect everyday nude. So we are going to find out. Okay, so I'm not mad at it. It's definitely a nude for sure. I think that I made a good choice in getting this one as opposed to the other one. I think it's called No Shade. That one was more of a pink undertone, which I don't think would have paired well with my skin tone. So I'm going to go ahead and go over top of it with Over the Top lip gloss. And we're going to see how that pairs with the lipstick. Okay, so this is what that looks like. I do really like the gloss. It's definitely super glossy, but it's not sticky, which I do really like. You can kind of feel a little bit, if you really focus on it, the glitter that's in the lip gloss. It's like a slight kind of grainy feel, but definitely not anything that is uncomfortable or super noticeable. It's just something, like I said, if you're paying attention to it, you'll be able to kind of tell. But overall, I really like the lip, and I love the eyeshadow and the highlight. This whole look is just popping altogether. Alright guys, so this is the finished look, and my overall opinion about this collection, 2 thumbs up from me. This collection slays. I'm very happy that I was able to get my hands on it during the first launch. And yeah, I mean, there's really not much for me to say about this collection besides it's bomb and you need it in your life. I honestly am probably going to purchase the other 2 liquid lipsticks when they restock. I had to kind of pick and choose what things I absolutely wanted and needed in my life. And I decided to leave off the liquid lipsticks, but I am so impressed with the products that I purchased that I think when the products relaunch, I am going to purchase the liquid lipsticks. Yeah, I mean, I'm very happy with the way the look came out. The shadow is very pigmented. It applied very smoothly like butter with my finger. The shadow that I applied wet, I was a little bit nervous about how it would come out, but it applied just like a dry shadow. It's very pigmented. Like, my eyeshadow looks so smooth and just flawless. Like, they did their thing on this. Like, they killed it on this. I also really love the lip color. I think it's a really great nude that'll look great on a lot of different skin tones. And I mean, the highlight, it speaks for itself. Like, but yeah, you guys, this review, this collaboration, it gets 2 thumbs up from me. This was my first purchase ever from Dose of Colors, and it took Desi and Katy to bring me to purchase something from them. But this collaboration was a must for me because I absolutely love Desi and Katy, and like I said 100 times already in this video, they killed it on this collaboration. So if you are on the fence about picking up anything, I would highly recommend that you pick up a few things from this collection. Both of the highlights I absolutely love. I think they both look great on deeper or darker skin. I don't consider myself deep, obviously, but darker skin, I think they look really great. The eyeshadow looks really great. I love this bronze shade. It's like the perfect bronze for my skin tone. The More Creamer Please lipstick is the perfect nude. It's essentially like my skin tone, but a little bit warmer. I love the gloss. I think the gloss will be beautiful also on its own, as well as on top of other lipsticks that I have in my collection. overall, I can see myself using these products on a very regular basis. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this review and this video in general, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Also, if you want to see me create any other looks with the collaboration, let me know down below. Also, let me know what colors in this palette you guys would like to see me recreate next. This like greenish color is calling my name. So let me know down below what colors you guys would like to see me recreate a look with next. And yeah, that's pretty much all that I have for you guys. I don't want to babble on too much longer. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, again, be sure to give it a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, make sure that you subscribe down below by clicking on the red button and clicking the bell next to that button so that you can become part of my fam. Do not forget. And I will have some videos linked for you guys at the end of this video so that you can check out some more of my content if you enjoyed this video. So thanks again for watching, and I will see you guys very soon in my next one. Bye.